Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daily Blend. I'm your host Oliver, and today is February 12th. You know, Maya, today is actually Darwin Day. It's the birthday of Charles Darwin, the man who came up with the theory of evolution.
オリバー、ハロー。ダーウィンデーか。なるほどね。進化論のダーウィンだよね。2月12日は彼の誕生日なんだ。進化っていうと、なんだか世界が大きく変わるような、ワクワクする響きがあるよね。
Exactly. Evolution is all about big changes over time. And funnily enough, today's news is all about huge changes happening right now in Japan. Whether it's in the world of politics or the cars we drive, things are evolving very fast.
確かに、今の日本っていろんな意味で転換期にいる気がする。政治もそうだし、技術の進化もすごいもんね。今日はどんな進化のニュースを届けてくれるのかな？
Well, our first story is a truly historic one. Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's ruling coalition has just won a massive victory in the recent election held in February 8th. They didn't just win, they achieved what we call a landslide victory.
おー、高市さんのニュースだね。2月8日の投開票で与党が大勝したっていうのは聞いてたけど、今オリバーが言ったランドスライドビクトリーで直訳すると土砂崩れの勝利？それってどういう意味？
That's a great question. Think about a landslide, a huge amount of earth and rocks falling down a mountain. It's unstoppable, right? So a landslide victory is a win by a very large margin. It means one side got way more votes than the other. It wasn't a close race at all. It was a total win.
なるほど。土砂崩れみたいに圧倒的な票の差で勝ったってことね。接戦じゃなくてまさに圧勝とか大勝利ってことか。日本初の女性首相になってすぐにそんなに支持を集めたんだね。
It really is impressive, especially since this was a snap election. Takaichi called for this election much earlier than people expected, just weeks after she took office.
スナップエレクション？スナップって写真を撮る時のスナップのこと？
Not quite. In this context, snap means something done quickly or suddenly. So a snap election is an election called earlier than the scheduled time. Usually, a leader calls it when they think their party is popular and they can win more seats. It's a bit of a gamble, but for Takaichi, it really paid off.
あー、なるほど。予定よりも早く、急に行われる選挙のこと、つまり解散総選挙のことだね。タイミングを狙って勝負に出たのが大成功したわけだ。すごい戦略的。
It certainly was. And because of this win, the coalition now has a supermajority in the lower house. They secured over 310 seats out of 465. That is a huge amount of power.
スーパーマジョリティ？普通のマジョリティの過半数とは違うの？
Yes, it's much stronger. A majority is just more than half, but a supermajority is a large majority, usually 2/3. In Japanese politics, having 2/3 of the seats means you can pass almost any law very easily. It's like having a golden ticket to change things.
へえ、単なる多半数じゃなくて3分の2以上の議席を確保する圧倒的多数のことなんだね。これがあれば重要な法律もどんどん通せるようになるんだ。まさに黄金のチケットを手に入れたようなものだね。
Exactly. With this landslide victory in the snap election, Takaichi now has a supermajority and a very strong mandate from the people. Even with the heavy snow on election day, people went out to vote because they wanted to see her new policies.
雪の中でも多くの人が投票に行ったっていうのは、それだけ期待が大きいってことだよね。初の女性首相としてこれから日本をどう変えていくのか、私もすごく気になるな。
Me too. The stock market even jumped by 5% because investors feel confident. It's definitely a new era for Japan. But speaking of new eras, let's shift from politics to technology. Our second story is about another Japanese giant, Toyota.
トヨタ。車のことかな。最近は電気自動車の話もよく聞くけど。
You guessed it, Toyota has just premiered a new model of their very popular Highlander SUV, but this time it's a battery electric vehicle, or BEV. This is a big part of their plan to expand their EV lineup.
ハイランダーの電気自動車版か。 ハイランダーって3列シートで家族に人気の大きい SUV だよね。それが電気自動車になるんだ。ところで今言ったラインアップって日本語でもラインアップって言うけど英語だとどういうニュアンスかな？
In business, a lineup refers to the full range of products that a company offers. Think of it like a menu at a restaurant. Toyota is adding more and more electric options to its menu of cars so that customers have more choices.
なるほど。その会社が提供している製品の顔ぶれとか品揃えってことだね。トヨタもいよいよ電気自動車のメニューを本格的に増やしてきたってことか。
Precisely. And this new SUV is packed with cutting-edge technology. They are using advanced lithium-ion batteries that can go up to 320 miles on a single charge.
カッティングエッジ。これかっこいい響きだけどどういう意味？
Imagine the very edge of a sharp knife, the sharpest part. So cutting edge means something is at the very front of technology. It's the most modern, most advanced version of something. It's the opposite of old-fashioned.
かっこいい。ナイフの刃先みたいに時代の最先端を言ってるってことね。最先端の技術って訳せばいいのかな。320マイルってことは500キロ以上走るってことだよね。それはすごいピンポだわ。
It really is. Toyota's goal with these new vehicles is to become carbon neutral. They want to balance the amount of carbon they emit with the amount they remove from the atmosphere.
カーボンニュートラルか。最近よく聞く言葉だよね。環境に優しいイメージだけど具体的には？
Basically, it means having a net zero carbon footprint. It's not just about making electric cars, it's about the whole process of making and driving them so that they don't add any extra CO2 to the world. Toyota is using a multi-pathway strategy, meaning they offer hybrids and hydrogen cars too, all tailored to meet the goal of saving the planet.
カーボンニュートラル。つまり二酸化炭素の排出量を実質ゼロにするってことだね。車を作るときも走らせるときも地球に負担をかけない。トヨタは電気自動車だけじゃなくてハイブリッドとかいろんな道をマルチパスウェイを組み合わせてその目標に向かってるんだね。
Exactly. This Highlander BEV was premiered for the North American market first, but we can expect this technology to influence the cars we see here in Japan very soon. It's exciting to see how family cars are evolving.
本当だね。家族で出かけるときに最先端の大きな電気自動車で移動できたら楽しそう。日本の道路でも見られるようになるのが待ち遠しいな。
Before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions.
はい。今日も役立つ表現がたくさんあったね。ゆっくり復習しましょう。
First was landslide victory.
ランドスライドビクトリー。土砂崩れのような圧倒的な差での圧勝という意味でしたね。
Second was snap election.
スナップエレクション。急に行われる選挙のこと。つまり解散総選挙のことでした。
Third was supermajority.
スーパーマジョリティ。単なる過半数ではなく3分の2以上の議席を持つ圧倒的多数のことですね。
Fourth was lineup.
ラインアップ。会社が提供する製品の品揃えや顔ぶれのことでした。
Fifth was cutting edge.
カッティングエッジ。ナイフの刃先みたいに尖った最先端のという意味でしたね。
And finally, carbon neutral.
カーボンニュートラル。二酸化炭素の排出量を実質ゼロにするカーボンニュートラルのことでした。
Great job. Try to use these expressions if you're talking about news or business this week.
ぜひ皆さんも使ってみてくださいね。高市首相のニュースやトヨタの新車の話をするときにぴったりだと思います。
Well, that's all for today's episode of the Daily Blend. I hope you enjoyed our look at the evolution of Japan today. Stay warm out there.
今日もありがとうございました。梅のもう咲き始めてるけど、まだまだ寒いから風邪ひかないようにね。それではまた次回。
Bye bye.